28 countries in Europe, 28 different regulation, 28 different fiscal incentives. And solving for that is just like solving a core piece of the European continent. I think you cannot solve the growth problem without solving for the liquidity problem. And the liquidity problem and the elephant in the room is the capital markets union.
Europe's fragmentation isn't just bureaucracy, it's breaking the startup flywheel.
If you invest in growth and then you're stuck with your investment forever because you cannot find liquidity, then that's a massive issue. And then the LPs don't get their cash back and don't reinvest into funds and all the rest of it.
But there's a fix, 2 levers that could change everything.
So yes, if you can finance like fund of funds thanks to that and delegate that picking capacity and that support capacity, I would be very much in favor of that. If you triple down on those initiatives, especially at the time when the US is becoming volatile, let's say, maybe there is a willingness to have stability, which we can capitalize on and do an invert brain drain from that perspective.
The proof that Europe needs to act, our own tech champions are getting financed elsewhere.
I'm thinking about Mistral because that's a French company that's quite iconic. Like it's kind of an irony that like the sovereign piece of technology based in France is financed by US funds from the get-go. Like things were too expensive or too big or too risky for the local funds to actually participate in a meaningful capacity. For me, that makes no sense.
The solution requires thinking like a founder.
To put the country and the continent back on track from tech ecosystem perspective. No matter what, I'm gonna have to take a risk where everyone's gonna say, you're completely crazy.
If you're building, investing, or shaping policy in Europe, this is the conversation you can't afford to miss. Join us on this episode of EUVC podcast as Louis Dussart lays out the roadmap for Europe's tech future.